Okay, this is kind of weird. Okay, so see this channel? Yeah, that's me, Karabunga. Anyways, let's not go. Sorry, the technical difficulties. Okay, listen. Okay, it has been quite a while since I posted last video. I'm not sure if I should ever do this again. For whoever is not new and is an old subscriber and has known me for my texting stories. I'm not sure if I'll ever do them again. I grew out of them for quite a while now, as you guys can see. Even though it's a really good stories, like go check it out. They're really good. It's just that I grew up, guys. I grew up. Okay, I might do them again. Who knows? But I'm leaning more into this, straightforward reaction videos and debating and stuff like that. Not debating, not that much, but this video is debating. Anyways, that's enough side notes. And you know that on my channel right here, I did like some power scaling or whatever it's called. Like this is like my most viewed video in terms of like shorts, I think. So it's like about Sasuke being better at at your swordsmanship. I'm not gonna make you watch it everything, but like anyways, I don't wanna deal with this because I already dealt with this like a long time ago. I debated everybody. Anyways, so go to history, okay, and then go here. He then later perfect. Okay, so basically I saw this video. It's posted 1 month ago, but like I saw it like when it posted, and then I decided to like make a video out of it, but then I forgot. But then I saw it today again. Saw a few minutes and decided to like not debunk it, but like try to um you know explain some things that this guy got wrong. No hate to him. Please go check. I'm gonna leave the link to his channel and yeah, to his channel into the description. Go, look up yourself if you want to subscribe, like, visit his video, whatever. So yeah. Anyway, so if you go here, we have Tanjiro versus Deku explained in 6 minutes. Okay, we don't need a video. I mean, we do need a video, but like, we don't really need to explain that much. Deku, by the end of the story, she washes the Demon Slayer verse. Like, I agree with that. Okay. Even though I have stopped watching until season 7, I'm waiting for all of season 8 to finish, and then I'm gonna binge watch it. But I know about the ending, about everything about the manga. So yeah, I'll try to explain some stuff that he got kind of wrong, kind of right. So I'm just gonna be like a small reaction video. So, anyways, this is already too long, so let's just do this. Okay. Tanjiro versus Deku. A topic that wait, this is like speed to let's make it like that. Okay.
Should never be debated, but it's a topic off a basis that they are both anime protagonists, heroes of new gen anime, and both are a part of the quote unquote new gen 3.
I mean, yeah, quote unquote new gen 3. Yeah, I agree. On this part, I agree. But even before the term new gen 3 and before this basis that they're both the main character of this new shonen series, even beforehand we knew that there was like debates between Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia. And it's simple. It's because of My Hero Academia fans. Not saying anything bad about them. That's something positive. They just reach everywhere for some reason. Okay, like I saw, like even 3 to 4 years ago, I saw the debates with like My Hero Academia against Miraculous, My Hero Academia against Naruto, My Hero Academia against One Punch Man, against Spy X Family for some reason, against Oshinoko, against every other verse I can think of at there. Even like comic books, okay? Like I remember like there was like recently death battle video between Deku versus Miles Morales. That was a hype as well. But even before that, there was like Spider-Man and Deku debates. Like there's tons of debates. So if you want to give the credit of what is due, the reason why we have this conversation right now is because of My Hero Academia fans. They just reach everywhere for some reason.
And have that kind of Naruto versus Luffy kind of matchup. So to answer the question,
sure, I guess.
Who would win between Tanjiro and Deku? Tanjiro's the main character.
Oh yeah, let me do that in case everybody wants to read instead of like listening to me.
And one of the most sold manga and anime with some of the craziest animation ever.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
scaling would first start off of splitting a large rock and
Yeah, I guess so. If you want to like go to the earliest one, but even that, like if you want to like spot, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Like middle school Deku, okay, and then we have 13-year-old Tanjiro. Okay. Okay, so basically we go to here, and then we have basically have this guy, okay, and then no, not here. Okay, there we go. And have this, and I don't want. Let's have this guy. Okay, so basically, if you put him like the beginning of series Deku, Kurkless, against him, he definitely wins because we already know he's a mountain boy, like a village boy, usually stronger than a city boy. He even has an axe if you want to give the axe, if you don't want to give him the hatchet. Anyways, she outsmarted, that's what like you outsmarted Gyu right here. Almost cut his head off. Held off you know, early fresh off Demon Nezuko, even though she, that's not that impressive, but still very impressive. And the fought off against the Temple Demon, like even before he got to training, he was, I don't know, pretty good. But this guy, he's below average. Come on, let's be serious. He was below average. Come on, like look at his skinny ass. So yeah.
doing it with just a wooden blade and
Wait.
splitting a large rock.
Yeah.
And doing it with just a wooden blade and before that
Doing it with just a wooden blade, he says.
can avoid
Yeah, he says wooden blade, right? Wooden blade. I'm okay. I guess my eyes are tricking me. This is not wood, my guy. This is a normal blade. Okay, normal blade. I'm guessing this is not Nichirin, or if no, yeah, it is Nichirin. Yeah, either way, with a Nichirin sword, normal Nichirin sword, not his own, but one that his sensei gave him, and he broke, yeah, through it. And he did that not because he was aware. He did that subconsciously.
and doing it with just a wooden blade and before that can avoid
Okay.
attacks that can cause literal small blizzards in literally the first episode can
Yeah, kind of like shockwaves, not big shockwaves like Deku does, but like small shockwaves, yeah.
fall off cliffs and
Okay, context. You see the water here, it's a waterfall, and down there it's water. If he literally at this point, if he fell from a cliff, okay, if he fell from a cliff right now without water down there, he would have died. Okay, that's the only reason she pushed him here, because there's water there. Like look at this, like season 3, Tanjiro chasing no, Tanjiro uh versus Hantengu. Okay, I don't know if I can find it here basically, but like before this one, before here basically, before this instance, like before this instance here, he fell, if you guys remember, he fell from the, okay, so before this mention, this scene over here, basically he fell um from a cliff. I don't know if I can find it, but basically, yeah, like right here, basically, like right here, like this guy turned big, and then they both fell from the cliff, and he survived. He took some damage, but he survived and managed to get up, and then basically did this feat over here. If I can find it, that is, yeah, basically speed blist and cut off his head. Yeah, this Tanjiro can survive falling off cliffs, but not this Tanjiro.
literally says he can smell anything like people's
Yeah.
blood miles away and even the future itself.
Yeah, but that's way later in the series. Okay, let's be honest. I'm sure I'm a bit pedantic here, but let's be honest. Okay, he. Okay, he. This
His-
Tanjiro over here, he cannot do everything you said over here. He can smell people's emotions. That is, yeah, he can smell people's intentions. Um, and stuff like that's very minuscule, and you don't really see if you don't focus. Okay, but like smell the future, no, at this point, no, not yet.
Literal sense of smell gives him precognition.
Yeah, I mean, different levels of precog, to be honest. Different levels of precog. Right now it's very small level of precog, but as he progresses in his journey as a demon slayer, his precog of smell specifically improves as we go on.
So yeah, he can avoid attacks before they even happen. He then later learns breathing styles, which kind of allows you to manipulate elements by, you guessed it, breathing.
Yeah, he explained really, really, really bad. Like, I understand he does this recap for non-Demon Slayer fans to get it quickly, but that's why I'm here. So basically, if you go to here to breathing styles, okay, breathing style, come here, just quick Google search, okay. Breathing styles are swordsmanship styles that utilize total concentration breathing, which are practiced and taught by demon slayers, okay. You have to understand something. Breathing style is a word of two words basically. It's a combination. Breathing, which means total concentration breathing, which is an ability which you can learn. Everybody human can learn it. Well, not everybody does genya, but like you know what I mean. Like you learn how to breathe super efficiently, and styles meaning swordsmanship styles. Okay, the breathing technique uh, he learns is total concentration breathing. The style he learns is water breathing during his training. So you just say breathing style, don't say breathing technique, water breathing, you know? That's why. And yes, the author confirmed it. Like if you go here, Demon Slayer author confirms breathing styles or something. I don't know. You get the point. Just go here and then go here. Just bear with me. I cannot find the manga panel, but like in the afterthoughts, the author says Murata-san's blood. Okay. He uses the breath of water, but the water is so faint that don't see it. Note: swordsmen don't actually unleash water attacks. People who see this just think they see and feel it. It's kind of like an illusion, you know. Think of it like um Deku's like Deku one for all. Like think of um this stuff, like this stuff. Like think of the lightning effects of one for all. Deku doesn't literally control electricity or lightning like Denki Kaminari, right? This is just effects of his quirk, which not everybody, like I don't know if someone noticed it or commented on it in My Hero Academia, but like this is like something added onto the style of fighting, which in case is Deku's one for all, and in case is breathing styles basically. Okay, there are other cultivators besides Urokodachi-san who teach the breath of the water. It's the most common breath among yeah. Okay, so basically what this is saying is that breathing styles such as flame, thunder, water, wind, stone, stuff like that, uh, it's only for us audiences, okay? It's artistic choice. And there are effects, okay? They're just effects. But hear me out. That doesn't mean if they're not real that the effect of the attack is not real. For example, uh, if Tanjiro unleashes like a water wave, let's say, towards a tree, um, it will destroy the tree, but it won't be because of the water effects, but it's gonna to be because of the shockwave released by the sword swing. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that's the reason why we see the effects. It's for us, okay? And for demons like these insect breathing, got insect breathing. If we can see it, if we can find it, that is, if I can find. Okay, so basically, this is what she sees, but that's not real. That's not physically real. But this is what the demon sees, basically. This is what they feel. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying. So basically, yeah, here in the manga, it doesn't show you that much, but in the anime, it shows you. So basically, yeah, that's the point of it all. Basically, I have so many tabs over here. Anyways,
And not even joking, it involves skill and practice.
yes, indeed, you need to practice a lot,
And he first starts with his water bending.
bruh.
And I mean,
Okay, I'm not sure if this guy is rage baiting here or he's just casually like ignorant. I'm gonna go with rage baiting because he said water bending instead of water breathing, even though he said breathing styles previously. So I'll say he's rage baiting, but you get the point.
breathing, I mean.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
literally can cut somebody's head off faster than sound with water breathing.
with okay. I don't have a problem with this sentence. He can cut someone's head off faster than sound. Yeah, that's true. Very true. We have seen that with Kyogai. Kyogai uses the sound of his drums as attacks. Okay. And then Tanjiro speed blast him with his ninth form. However, it's not because of water breathing that he's faster than sound, right? No, breathing techniques, just in breathing normal, okay? Breathing technique normal without using water breathing or wind breathing. You can physically run faster than sound if your body limit allows you to it, okay? Tanjiro is not the same level as the Hashiras or the same level as the newbies we saw in the Hashira training arc, right? Of course, each human has their own physical limit, basically. And just so happens that Tanjiro, by the point of Kyogai's fight, his limit was above the speed of sound, basically. Not because of water breathing. Water breathing alone doesn't make you faster than lightning, than sound, or even a snail. Okay.
When he killed the ex 12 Kizuki member who had this mansion which he had manipulated with
Yeah.
the sound of drums.
Exactly.
And the sound of drums would be at the speed of sound.
Yeah, I would say like around supersonic, maybe.
And if Tanjiro can slash faster than that sound, then he's already at those faster than sound levels of speed.
Okay, also context. Tanjiro at that point had broken ribs and bones, okay? He was already weakened from his previous fights he had in his previous missions before reaching the mansion.
And then later on, with Rui, the spider demon of the lower fifth member of the 12 Kizuki, he unlocks firebending.
Bruh.
He knew Kami Kagura.
It's called officially it's called sun breathing. But the variation Tanjiro used at this point is called Hinokami Kagura, which means dance of the fire god, practiced in his family.
These flames are not just fire breathing, but they are actually.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Fire breathing. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Sun
I might just leave it
breathing. This is actually a state where he surpassed the speed of Zenitsu.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, at that point, maybe we're not sure. Maybe at that point, but it doesn't matter because Tanjiro with water breathing can be faster than Zenitsu with thunder breathing if Tanjiro's physical attributes are above Zenitsu's. Okay, a breathing technique, no, a breathing style doesn't necessarily make you as fast as something or faster than something or someone. Okay, it's your own physical body basically. Think of it like Deku. Okay, think of it like Deku. When he was using 5% for the first time during the Stain arc, okay? And then compare his 5% with the Deku from the War arc, the second War arc, hypothetical 5%. I can assure you, the Deku from the War arc, 5%, would speed blitz the hell out of the Stain arc Deku. Not because of experience, not because of skill, because of amount of muscle and body and body stamina and body limit that Deku at that point reached. Okay.
Who has been stated to move at the speed of lightning, which means.
Actually, at that point, yeah. Actually, I would say no. He was stated to be faster than sound in the mention against Kyogai against Kyogai demon. He was stated in the data books that he was faster than sound. Never said lightning. And in the Rui arc, he wasn't stated anything about that. I'm pretty sure.
Tanjiro would already now be at the speed of lightning, and with the mansion.
No, he wasn't at the speed of lightning at right now. No, definitely not. In the Rui fight, he was not at the speed of lightning. Yeah, he was like maybe hypersonic plus around there at best. But speed of lightning is like massively hypersonic plus at the bare minimum in terms of scaling speed. And we already see Tanjiro reacting to lightning and dodging lightning and stuff like that in later seasons where he's way stronger. So you saying at this point he's faster than lightning, and then sometimes he barely reacted to lightning at some point later. That means he never progressed from this point until that point.
Scaling we just went over, he would already be at those small building levels.
In the Rui fight, I would say he's like building to large building around there. Depends. With sound breathing, large building. With water breathing, building level.
Since we see that blood demon arts do amp your physical stats and
Oh yeah, and blood demon arts are not like breathing styles. Okay, don't get me wrong. Blood demon arts are real as freak. Okay, let's say like really saw that Rui's webs affect Tanjiro. We already saw the sound waves affecting the mansion. Like we already saw many blood demon arts in the series affecting the physical world.
kind of do
And the blood demon art essentially depends. If you want to scale your blood demon art to your physical attributes, then you can say that Nakime Infinity, Nakime, okay, that Nakime is basically like this girl over here, upper 4, current upper 4, is basically has infinite strength, infinite speed, because her blood demon art is infinity castle, infinite in the infinite dimension. So in the infinite castle is literally infinite. Okay, I don't want to hear about town level or country level or planet level. It's infinite because she continuously creates more and more structures as the seconds go by. Okay, I already saw at the end of something I don't want to spoil. Okay, I don't want to spoil, guys, but like this is the truth. Okay, it's called the Infinity Castle for a reason. Okay, for a freaking reason. You could have just said alternative dimension or like another dimension, the demon's dimension. No, just chose the author wrote Infinity Castle. Simple as that. So I don't think it's worth saying that your power, like your special ability, determines your physical stats, because using that logic, Bakugo, which quirks his quirk is explosion, with his quirk, using his quirk, okay, only his quirk, he can destroy mountains, okay? He can destroy mountains. Yeah, we can agree with that. However, with his fist alone, I doubt he can budge a rock. Maybe a rock, yeah, he can budge, but like a boulder or even like a truck, I doubt he can destroy it. He's not physically uh, able to destroy a mountain just with his fist. That doesn't work. Okay, simple as that.
kind of show some type of linear scaling to your physical stats.
Wait,
Kind
let
of
me
show
go.
some type
Wait.
do amp your physical stats and kind of do kind of show some type of linear scaling to your physical stats.
I mean, yeah, it's not like outlandish, and it depends. If you the physical, if the blood demon art enhances your physical attributes or like gives you advantages to work with, then yeah. For example, let me see. Oh, that is Sash. That is blood demon art has a Sash. Okay, she can use the Sash to enhance her physical ability to destroy buildings. Okay, not saying that she's below building level. I'm just saying that with her blood demon art, she can enhance her attack range, being able to attack on a wider scale than normally she can without the sashes. You understand what I'm saying?
So, yeah, it would kind of be consistent at this point with how much stronger he's gotten since he split that big ass boulder.
Yeah, obviously.
So, yeah. Then later on in the Infinity Castle arc can keep up with people like
Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers if you guys aren't catch up.
Kaza who can punch at the speed of light.
Okay, I'm not sure if this video is totally rage bait or not, but like this is not to be taken seriously, dude. This is not to be taken seriously. Okay, because because this is not in the manga, first and foremost. Okay, I know the anime is a secondary canon, as the author said. However, we have different subtitles. One subtitle says he's punching at the speed of light, another subtitle says he is punching in the blink of an eye, and another subtitle says something else. Okay, it depends on the dub, it depends on the sub, and which sub, stuff like that, basically. So you shouldn't take this as face value if there's contradictions. If there's just this statement right here, and then there's no other contradiction fit-wise and statement-wise, then yeah, take this at face value and take it as a fact. But we already know there's statements, alternative statements in sub and dub saying otherwise of this, and fit-wise we see characters which are stronger than Rengoku, not being faster than characters who are slower than light, let's say, for example. For example, let's say Muzan isn't slower than Light. Let's be real here, okay?
For that being possibly FTL, and
No.
later speed feats from Zenitsu 7 form being stated to be at the speed of light. And people
Honestly, not sure if I can agree with Zenitsu 7 for being at the speed of light, because we see contradictions and anti-feats for that. It's still debatable, to be honest. So that's why I don't want to include it. Zenitsu, I would say she's like around 2 or 3 tiers above the speed of lightning. Okay, let's say that. I wouldn't say that she's like in the soul or FTL speeds, basically.
feel like Muzan being able to react to it, but not being able to react to sun breathing 13th form.
Yeah, again, I don't wanna bring it like again numerous times. Breathing style does not determine your speed. Tanjiro simply at this point was in such a state of being, mind, and body that she just transcended everybody else up until that point. Let's be real. Except maybe Gyomei. Gyomei, uh, narratively and fit wise, you can say that he was as strong, just a bit stronger than Tanjiro, 13th form Tanjiro. Okay, but Tsanemi and all the Hashiras behind him, no. 13th form Tanjiro clears basically.
Literally, kind of just showing that Tanjiro is reaching those FTL to FTL plus level.
I'm just going to ignore this. Let's just say that he reaches like his sub-relativistic. Okay. Um, I don't wanna like confuse you guys, but like I think that Yorichi is relativistic. Okay, Yorichi is relativistic. Muzan is sub-relativistic plus. Kokushibo, Tanjiro, and Gyomei are sub-relativistic. Each are different in speeds but the same tier. Okay, and then every other Hashira below that, or most of the Hashiras, are massively hypersonic plus. And then, of course, the Kamaboko squad are in that same tier of speed as well. That's my scaling of it. And I think it makes sense, honestly. Especially we're gonna see that when it's gonna get animated, the Yorichi and Muzan fight is going to be animated. We're gonna properly see how the feat of Muzan splitting happened, and it's gonna be properly scaled. Demon Slayer speed wise has been downgraded for years. Only recently has been accepted that characters are faster than lightning. Up until then, they thought they were at max high hypersonic plus or massively hypersonic. That is all.
At best, and AP in durability being able to even tank Gyutaro's attack, which destroyed the entire in the entertainment district arc.
No, that's misinformation. That's misinformation. No. Okay, what you're showing right now is physical attacks. Gyutaro is one of the weakest upper moons. One. Two. Because of his body physique, he's the weakest in terms of physical strength as well. Don't argue me on that. Okay, and about the final attack, like Gyutaro final attack. Okay, about the final attack, which we have right here. Okay, this attack over here. Okay, which is still to be like town level. This attack was nullified. Okay, no, not the outskirts, but like in the middle of it, while Tanjiro and Tengen were at the heart of it. Nezuko was also there. She woke up, used her blood demon art to nullify the attack, so that around her, which meant to be Tengen and Tanjiro, to be safe, to basically to not get damaged as much. I don't think they even got damaged from that attack. Okay, so if this landed on Tengen, on Tanjiro, or even Gyomei, they would have died, straight up died. Okay, unless they defended themselves with like like a style, with like a form, then maybe, but like as they were then, barely holding on to consciousness, nah, they would have just gotten wiped.
Which was calced at town level. But if you want to take the statements out of context and the fact that it's been labeled by Tengen as a country.
What? When was this? Oh, hold on. Tengen states that Yutaro's attack was country level. Let me see. I wanna see this. Hold on. No, yeah. Has never made a claim in a manga or anime. Neither, I never read about this, okay? I read all the Demon Slayer manga, the fan books, okay? The data books, and I never saw this. I don't know where this guy took this from. Okay, if you guys see this, like my guy, Paragon and Darky, if you see this, please send me the scan. Okay, send me the scan, send me the picture, send me like the link to where you found this information. Because if this is true, then either you're spitting bullshit here, and it's way closer than you think, or you're just like trying to hype up the Demon Slayer fans and then get them destroyed at the end.
And want to put it at the tier of country level, then I mean, it's of your choosing.
No, it's no. Demon Slayer at best gets to city level plus maybe, but at best, and that's with Muzan upscaling, Muzan being the strongest demon there is, with Muzan's AP and strength in his prime, not his weakened form. We have witnessed, we have never saw his prime powers. Okay, we have never seen his prime attacks. So his prime attacks may be like city level, but weekend Muzan is like barely like multi-city block, small town maybe. Who cares? Who knows?
And from the multipliers, you could say that he is city level to mountain level after the town level destruction.
No. If you want to upscale Tanjiro from the entertainment district, here, my guy, I have like hold on. Yes, this one. If you go here, okay, if you go to the Steam Vortex wiki, okay, and then go to Tanjiro, because I made this profile a while back. Okay, go to Tanjiro, okay, and then go to attack potency, okay. Where is it? Okay. Start with, okay, so this is Tanjiro city block level with Demon Slayer mark. Basically, city block level. At that time, Tanjiro Entertainment District was. And then during Hantengu, okay, base Tanjiro, during the fight with the 4 clones, he was city block level. He already reached in his base form the same strength he had as with the Demon Slayer mark against the Jutaro. And then maybe this is also a downgrade, by the way. City block plus level with Demon Slayer mark. Okay, but you can put him at multi city block if you're generous. Basically. And then by the end of it all, by the end of the manga, I would say he was town level. Okay, he was town level when he was 13th form, full power photon age Muzan. Yeah, basically 13th form was town level. Okay, anything above that, no, there is no way. And this is attack potency. This is not physical strength. In physical strength, of course, and striking strength is very, very different. But like physical, like lifting strength, it was very, very different, basically. So yeah, go check out my profile I did a while ago. I need to update it, by the way. It needs to be improved and upscaled a bit. But yeah.
To these even country levels, if you really believe that it's country size.
And no, I don't think. Only like retards, only like Demon Slayer's glazers think that, okay? And I doubt you're a glazer.
So that means the
You might be my hero glazer. Who knows? We're gonna see during Izuku's part, okay?
ranges of his level of attack potency and durability would be at those city levels to mountain levels.
Oh no. If you wanna be generous, large town level at best.
And at the highest end country level.
No.
But if anybody brings up,
Well, actually, Nakibe created the Infinity Castle.
Yeah, if you want to use that logic, then you have to consider that every Blood Demon art determines, no matter how crazy it is, determines your freaking strength. Then your strength overall, which is not true.
So she created an infinitely sized castle. So, yeah, she would be high universal.
No, that's not true. But if you wanna think like that, sure, it's your choice. But your choice and your statement is wrong.
if I see a comment like that, I will personally slap the shit out of you.
Honestly, deserved. I will do that too, but not. You brought this in when you mentioned the Blood Demon arts, basically amping your overall strength. Okay, then that person will just use your logic. So you should just say that blood arts do not effectively affect your overall strength. They might affect if the blood demon art are supporting you in some kind to the attack you're delivering, not overall physical strength.
So yeah, how does Deku compare?
Now on to Deku.
Wait, who's this guy? I never really got. Okay, we have a new guy here in a second.
Izuku Midoriya was your average teenager, grew with little to no friends, and was belittled for having no quirk, this universe's term for superpower, such as flight with float, telepathy resistance,
Uh, not really flight. He can fly with thanks with his shock, with his like Air Force style. Yes, we have seen that. But float just levitates. That's all. That's a levitation quirk. It's kind of like Uraraka. Uraraka can levitate herself, but she cannot fly with her quirk. Only she can fly if she propulses herself somehow.
as shown in his fight against the sport,
Wait.
such as flight with float, telepathy resistance as shown in his fight against the sports festival Shinzo,
Yeah, thanks to One for All Embers intervening. Him alone without One for All Embers, yeah, he's not resisting that.
and
Sorry.
heat manipulation resistance as well as cold immunity in his
Hold on, heat manipulation from where? If you mean like the movie style breaking of blocks like and ground and into like small cubes, sure, but like I think that's like more artistic style than you manipulating heat. But okay.
battle Shinzo, and heat manipulation resistance as well as
Oh, if you mean heat manipulation resistance, like resistance from heat manipulation, then maybe I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You can correct me down below.
cold immunity in his battle with Shoto.
Cold immunity? If he was immune to cold, then he would have no problem against like Shoto's ice. Okay. Hold on. Hold the freak on. Like Shoto is getting cold burn, if basically ice burn from his own quirk, but somehow, and you would already know that Shoto has resistance to his fire and ice, unlike Toya, but like not immunity. He's not immune to it. Okay, even Endeavor is not immune to his own fire. That's why he regulates it. But you're saying that him, who doesn't have a fire quirk, anything related to it, is immune to it? That's stupid. Wait. It doesn't show, right? Wait. Okay. It doesn't show here. There's like a scene where he gets touched by oh, there it is. Okay. If he had ice immunity, okay, if he had ice immunity, then he wouldn't have had a problem with this basically. But this basically immobilized his arm, basically. So that's the problem here.
Todoroki. Deku can send powerful shockwaves
Wait,
as well
let's
as
go.
cold immunity in his battle with Shoto Todoroki. Deku can send powerful shockwaves with his limbs and even a finger on certain occasions.
That's true, yes.
When his limbs are, broken. Just kidding. Deku never disappoints us. He's also got some unique abilities of his own, such as Fajin, which is energy and storing it for
Yeah, additional quirks stored into One for All. So
Later.
stockpiling quirk.
use. When the
Fajin, yeah.
user chooses to release the energy, they gain an explosive burst of speed and power, even so much so to the point of transcending the very speed of light.
I'm not sure about that, honestly, about the speed of light, but whenever she chooses, no. He needs to build it up. And after it's built up, yes, he can choose whenever he wants to release it. But he needs time to build up the kinetic energy in his legs or his arms, depends which body part he wants to. And for that, it takes some time. It takes to do like the same. I'm not sure if it takes to do the same movement or general movement. Okay, I'm not sure about that. About the speed of light, no, not so sure, Because if that was the case, I saw some scalers online, like majority thinks that Deku and Shigaraki are faster than light because of Shigaraki's radio waves, which yes, radio waves travel at the speed of light, yes, but that doesn't mean that if he has a radio waves quirk, that means that he can whichever quirk or whichever physical attributes Shigaraki has is also speed of light. That makes zero sense. Okay, and this is an earlier Deku, weaker Deku than War Arc Deku, who was trained, who was rested. Okay, let's be fair here.
which implies the fact that he can bend the laws of physics given how the universe
He can bend the laws of physics, not with Fajin, but with gear shift, basically, by altering the speed of something or someone he touches. Okay.
in the My Hero cosmology follows Einstein's theory of relativity, he can also transfer his one for all in such a violent way it can damage the very soul of the receiver.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if the embers, aka the past users, spirits, also choose to like fight for him inside the mindscape.
Which is
Basically.
then reflected onto their physical body, breaking the body into
What was that audio, bro?
pieces. With Black Whip, he can produce energy tendrils, each one as strong as a limb,
Yes.
and command them to
We'll say like strong as bones, basically. Honestly.
his will. Float is a quirk that
Yeah, but if he's not careful enough, the tendrils can act upon his emotions, like we saw previously in previous arcs, that he cannot control it unless he controls his own emotions.
allows him to levitate and fly. His danger sense
Yeah, already went over this, okay?
alerts him of any potential hazard or threat. With gear shift,
Yeah, it's kind of like gives him like a stabbing effect into his head whenever a threat, whenever like an attack or something that will hurt him is about to happen, basically.
Deku can change the movement speed of any object he touches. He should easily be relativistic to about 40 times faster than light by calculations.
By calculations which are yet to be proven. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, I may be wrong. Okay, I may be wrong. He may be relativistic at this point. However, there's a scene. Okay, there's a scene. I want to show you guys. So there's a scene of go here. Hold on. Okay, here we have it. So basically, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. The sounds coming later.
Just break the sound barrier?
Did you hear that? He broke the sound barrier. Okay. If what you say is true, that he was relativistic even before that, even during hold on, during this time, okay, what you said about being faster than light, okay, if that was the case, then his casual 45% would have been enough to break the sound barrier. Even his like calculations aside, with his like 20% would have been enough to break the sound barrier, okay. So either he's above the speed of sound, okay, at this point, or either he's faster than light, or actually no, he's massively faster than light, because using your logic, he is if I can find it right over here, he is faster than light, and this Deku is way weaker than this Deku. Let's be real. And this deck was using Foe 100%, Foe's 100%, which was imitating All Might's 100%, basically. Not sure if it was in his prime or not, but basically either way, this deck was using 120%, okay, which is above this Deku. Let's be real here. Either we be consistent or not.
40 times faster than light by calculations. And for his AP and destructive capacity, he should have multi-continental to even small planet levels of output and power.
Okay, I want to see those calculations, okay. Even so, calculations alone doesn't prove a character is that level of power. For example, where we saw, I don't know if I can find it, that is, but basically if I can go back here, hold on, here basically, yeah, this was calculated to be town level, but even without calculation, the audience at that moment of time, who were smart, that is, who didn't have monkey brains, deduced that this was a town level feat, or at least small town level feat, you know, because of the sheer size and destruction that happened. Okay, this feat over here, I mean, spread like punching with all his might. His final punch, okay, at the end of the manga, with his final punch, he literally changed the weather and cleared the skies, basically. That is not small planetary level, or whatever he said. That is not multi-continent level. That, I would say, is like large mountain to like maybe island level at best. At best, that's generous. Honestly, I personally believe that was like mountain level plus. That is the best I can offer. Okay, the sheer amount of energy released in that attack. I mean,
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video because we have more in store for you guys. If you guys
what you just
want to request any videos, the Cash App is in the link of description.
uh okay. Thank you for telling us how to pay you, but like this is it. I expected like a scenario where how will they fight in character or like bloodlusted or like how will the fight go. You just gave me the statistics and now nothing's solved. Like let's say this debate was like super close and no one knew the result. Okay, then you just came in with this video and then you would have solved nothing, because at the end of the day there's always going to be people in the comments saying that Deku washes, Tanjiro washes, Demon Slayer is best, My Hero Academia is best, Demon Slayer is trash, My Hero Academia is trash. Okay, that doesn't solve it. Like, if we didn't know that Deku washes the verse, then this video wouldn't have made any sense. Yeah, sure, the video is good, the quality is pretty nice, nice editing, nice scenes, but like that's all. You didn't even say who's gonna win. Seriously, I'm not trying to hate you. I'm not trying to hate. Okay, Paragon and Darky, you guys are amazing. I think you guys deserve more subscribers. I'm going to like this video because it's nice and yeah. But I honestly think the execution of the execution of this video was done poorly. Okay, the idea of it is genius. It's good because you rarely see, like, if you search Tanjiro versus Deku. Okay, Tanjiro versus Deku, you just got like shorts and that. Okay, except your video, and you have this. There's nothing like that. Like, there's nothing like that. Then we have Death Battle here. I'm not sure if this is real or not, but like, seriously, like, you don't get any of this. You are like the only gold here. The rest are like emeralds. You got the gold. You are the diamond here. Okay, you, with this thumbnail, with this kind of thumbnail and editing, you could have had a very high quality and good video. Instead, you had like a terrible done execution video where, I don't know. I honestly think it could have been done better. Like, I hope you guys make a remake and actually make it a serious match, a serious matchup, because
Tanjiro.
let's be serious. Okay, the first guy already knew who is stronger. This guy is supposed to represent Demon Slayer Tanjiro, right? Okay, that other guy was supposed to represent Deku. That other guy, I couldn't feel any smile or any smirk between his statements. I couldn't feel, but this guy, she was like, I don't know. She felt like she was laughing that this is even a matchup. Like, seriously, I'm not sure. Like, I like the Deku's explanation way better because it's so serious. And yeah, it has flaws. I'm not saying that. But like, it's generally accepted. Those statements he said. These statements right here, not only they're not generally accepted, but they're also very flawed. Like, I think he intentionally did this. Like, seriously, this is like a semi rage bait video, which I fell for. So yeah, again, no hate towards them. I just did a constructive criticism towards the video, towards the work they have done. Okay, I'm not hating them, neither the video. I'm just saying that this video could have been done better. That is all. And this is it. This was my first video I have done like this on this channel, and yeah, I'm not asking you to subscribe, like, or share. I just want your comments to know your opinions about this video. So yeah, anyways, I'm Karabunga, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.